has returned to Minnesota. Tonight on CCX, our first Friday football telecast of the season as the Park Center Pirates open the 2021 season at home against the Bloomington Kennedy Eagles. Hello and welcome to Pride Stadium at Park Center High School. John Jacobson along with Joe Basil. Allie Mosley will be along as well. And a lot of optimism from both coaches going into a new season, as there always is when you're 0-0 for Park Center, a big senior group, and they want to get the monkey off their back, so to speak. 20 straight losses. They haven't won a game since September 2018.
First of all, John, great to be back with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great to be back. Talked to Coach Salas earlier in the week, and very excited, of course. And he has a very senior-laden squad, 25 seniors, and expecting big things from them. And, he's very optimistic going into this first game.
Yeah, we talked to some of those seniors in August at practice, and they talked about the dedication and the work that they put in on the off-season, Joe, for a team that didn't win a game last year. They're like, that's not going to happen next year. This is our senior year, and they've really worked at it and are hoping to see the results starting tonight.
And he's again, very optimistic, got very good balance. Third-year starting quarterback, Marcus Freeman, and he's all along there. He's got 4 O-line guys returning. Very excited about thinks his secondary is maybe the strong suit of his defense. Kicking game, so very, very balanced.
Bloomington Kennedy coming off a 1-6 season. They haven't had a lot of success as far as wins and losses, but they talk about building a program and having a kind of a winning culture and building young men, which is really what athletics is all about. Right? And they do have some talent too. Most of theirs, though, perhaps in their junior class, really strong class of 2023 for the Eagles.
It's kind of an interesting parallel between the two teams, John, because again, on the Park Center side, you've got a senior-laden group, and on the Bloomington Kennedy side, pretty much a junior-laden group. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. On the Coach Williams, again, very excited about his group, the junior-laden group.
Not the rain that we saw Thursday night in a lot of football games around the area, but there's still a mist, Joe. So we'll see if ball control becomes an issue tonight, if the moisture makes a difference.
Yeah, it could be. Both teams, I think, as in most football games, try to have that balance. I think Coach Williams from Bloomington Kennedy said they're pretty much a 60% run, 40%. And Park Center wants to do it 50-50 if they can. One little sidelight for Park Center with those 4 O-linemen returning. You got one of the best O-line coaches going in Gordy Shaw, so we'll see how they operate tonight.
Looking forward to this one. Bloomington Kennedy and Park Center kickoff coming up next, live here on CCX. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV. We're about ready for kickoff. Kennedy and Park Center coming up on CCX. First, let's go down to the sideline and hear from Allie Mosley.
It's no secret that Park Center football has really struggled over the last 3 years, not getting a single win since 2018, but it's game 1, a clean slate, and Coach Salas is excited about his 25 returning seniors, especially his veteran quarterback Marcus Freeman and wide receiver Austin Iobamadelli. Coach said that Freeman put a lot of pressure on himself to get that W, so he spent much of the offseason with the quarterback's coach, really working on his arm. Coach said keep an eye on that arm because he will be throwing. And throwing to who? To Austin Iobamadelli. Coach thinks that Austin is the best wide receiver in the state of Minnesota and said that Austin's been spending his entire offseason joining multiple football camps to really hone in his skills. Coach cannot wait to see the magic be made out on this field between the two of them. But for tonight, Coach said these guys just have to play hard. He said if you're going to make a mistake, go out and make it at 100 miles per hour, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Yeah, two of the seniors that Joe and I talked about in the pregame and of this very strong senior class. Zach Jensen is the kicker for Park Center as we are about ready to go, as Kennedy will receive the opening kickoff in tonight's game.
Coach Salas was very high on Zach Jensen, John, and likes his kicking game a lot, and Zach handles all facets of the kicking game.
Game time temperature in the low 60s, light mist falling here in Brooklyn Park, and we are underway. And this is going to sail out of bounds, and it'll be Kennedy footballs. They'll get it out at the 35 as the ball going out. So, good starting field position for the Eagles.
Very good place to start for the Eagles, and I don't know, maybe I jinxed Zach Jensen there a little bit, huh?
Kennedy's got a returning starter as well at quarterback. That's Zach Zesch. He's a senior, 6 foot, 170 pounds. So look at his numbers from 2020. Again, neither of these teams playing a full schedule because of COVID and because the season started so late. October 9th was the opening day of football last year. Park Center got 6 games in. Kennedy got 7 in. And we get a whistle before we're just going to shift to the left hash mark here on the opening play. So 1st and 10 for Kennedy, one back, a receiver to each side. And the first snap of the season for the Eagles. A handoff and a fumble. Ball is loose and covered by the Pirates. How about that for Park Center? Forced by Orlando Cooper and then recovered on the play. And a recovery for Park Center.
There we go. I was just going to talk a little bit, John, going in about, first game and bad snaps, turnovers until people get settled in. Not uncommon for these things to happen on game one.
So the recovery for the Pirates, and they have the ball 1st down and 10 after one play at the 20-yard line. Talk about a short field here for Park Center. So we'll get to see Freeman in this Park Center offense here behind a veteran offensive line. 4 starters back for PC from a year ago. And they'll go to the ground. It's a big hole. It's Micah Holben returning, leading rusher from 2020. Nice hole for him. And he gains 14 yards down to the 6.
Yeah, Micah Holben hits the hole real fast. Coach Salas talked about him this week quite a bit, and ran a little trap play there, John, and almost busted it for a TD.
The 1st down and goal for Park Center from the 5. And they'll go back to Holben again. Gets to the end zone.
Looks like he got there. Yeah.
2 plays and a touchdown for the Pirates.
Yeah, they take advantage of that turnover right away, and just rode Holben right into it, and running behind his pads and behind that, like as you said, that experienced O-line. Didn't take him long, did it, John?
1 minute and 3 seconds officially. 3 plays from scrimmage, and Park Center's on the board.
Yeah, this is not uncommon here, especially for the first extra point. Well.
Yeah, same thing happened to Maple Grove last night in the first game that we televised that Allie and Ryan and Jay were at last night. And the first extra point for Maple Grove, somebody runs out late, they take a penalty.
Yeah, pretty common. Drive special teams coordinators crazy. and because it's not like they don't practice it, and so somebody forgets.
Freeman's the holder. And the kick by Jensen is up and through. And it is 7-0 Park Center. Micah Hoban, 2 rushes, 20 yards, and he's put Park Center ahead. Look at that hold, Joe.
Yeah, look at that. And that's that trap play that they ran again. And just love the way Hoban, as they say, goes downhill and finds that. Actually, he was hit at about the 2, and then just this is where the weight room helps out too, John. He just takes those guys right in the end zone. Nice run by Micah Hoban. Well, we'll see what kind of response Kennedy kind of put themselves in a little bit of a early corner here, but hopefully they can respond.
It's interesting. Coach Salas, when he talked to us before the game, talked to his guys about, we get down early. We've been in that position before. Plenty of game left. Ironically, they're the team that puts Kennedy in a hole just a minute into the game.
Right.
And now you got to sustain it from here, right?
Right, exactly. And as we talked a little bit too, I think, of course it's way early, but 25 seniors, that can make a difference. We'll see if Zach Jensen has a little better kickoff this time. He banged that extra point through there.
Yep,
nice explosive leg.
This one will be in play. And it'll be returned. Fielded at the 2, out to the 10, and only getting out to the 13-yard line. Good special teams tackle. Clinton Adebomi with the tackle.
It almost looked
Marquez Monroe on the return. Excuse me.
That's okay. It almost looked like they were possibly going to set up a reverse there, but then they didn't. So.
Adebomi, another of those 25 seniors making that special teams tackle. So Kennedy gets back at it here. Zesh out of the shotgun, standing at his 10. First down and 10, the line of scrimmage to 15. Hand the ball off, and a good first down run out to the 19-yard line, a gain of 4. Saeed Al-Hassani, who was their leading rusher a year ago, gets the carry here on first down, picks up 4.
Yeah, and Coach Williams talked about his speed, and also Eric Johnson will play a role tonight, I think, as a running back for them. And that was a little counter play, John, for about 5 yards.
Yeah. There's Coach Williams, third year as head coach, was on the staff for a number of years before that, and just a fun guy to talk to, right? In the pregame, he's optimistic and just talks so highly about his kids. Good defense by Park Center as they went back to the rush again to Al-Hassani, and the Pirates ready and make the tackle, and it's a tackle for loss.
Right, sets up a third and long here. We may see the ball in the air for the first time. We'll have to check this out.
The loss back to the 17 brings up third down and 8. Throw and overthrowing the receiver. Intended for Rajon Walker, but well over the head on the throw by Zesh. So it's a 3 and out for Kennedy on their second drive.
Right. That series went pretty quick too, John. That was kind of a fastball, high and outside there by Zach. And we'll see if they can. Get this punt off. And one of the most underrated things about the punt team is you have to have someone back there that can actually catch the snap. That gets overlooked quite a bit.
A little high snap, ball bobbled, picked up. Well, he had time to throw, throws the ball, had time to kick rather, throws the ball, broken up and incomplete, and Park Center will take over on downs.
Yeah, even with the little miscue and the bobble on the bobble, He had plenty of time.
Yeah, there wasn't really a rush here.
No.
But just maybe kind of panicked. Like,
yeah.
Through, broken up and incomplete. So the Park Center staying alert too as Isaac Davis, a sophomore, helps break up that 4th down pass. So Park Center again will get the ball in great field position. Last time they got it at the 20.
Yeah.
Joe, this time they get it at the 18.
Yeah. Park Center says thank you, and another short field.
Oh, give the ball to Hoban, who's hit at the line and driven back.
Nice response defensively there by Kennedy on that one. And
Michael Winston, the junior, hitting Hoban as soon as he got the ball practically.
Right. Bloomington Kennedy, at least on that play, they've seen enough of Micah Hoban there.
Loss of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
Second play in a row, John, where the 3-by-1 by Park Center trips receivers to the near side here. And I was watching Marcus spin the ball before the game. He's got a very nice arm.
Freeman throws, short throw and dropped, incomplete. Pretty good pressure coming up. Rajon Walker was right there, but in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Dominic Brown. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, this is a nice, at least so far. Kennedy on their heels a little bit, but their defense is making a bit of a stand here.
3rd and 11 from the 19. 2 receivers to each side. Hoban the lone back in the backfield along with Freeman. Looks right, throws that way, but low and short. Intended for Io Bomadelli at the 10. And it's 4th down now for Park Center.
Freeman off of his back foot, which is probably not the ideal situation for a quarterback there, and just gunned it in a little bit low.
There was a flag down. Penalty against Park Center declined. It looks like on 4th down and 11, they will go for it here.
Yeah. Would be, what, about a 41 yarder?
Yeah, a little under that, but well, with the mist and maybe not quite feeling that's. Oh, you're right. Back at the 20, 24. You're right. It would have been about 40, 41. A little bit of a long field goal. On 4th down, a little soft toss, and the catch is made at the 12 to the 11, but that's going to be short of the 1st down on the catch by Brown. First completion for Freeman.
Nice touch, though. Very nice touch, I thought. Coach Salas talked about Freeman earlier in the week and about how he likes to throw fastballs, and touch is one of his things he's working on, and he sure showed it there. Very nice touch, even though they didn't make the sticks, John.
So Kennedy, despite the problem on the punt, is going to be able to get the ball back here.
Yeah, that was a very nice stand by that Kennedy D, and
they get the stop on 1st down, which kind of set up everything, right?
It really did. Yeah,
able to stop Hoban for a 1-yard loss
exactly
to begin that drive. So Coach Williams and the Eagles will get back at it here.
Yeah, we'll see if they can get even if the Eagles don't score on this series, John. Even if they can just pick up a couple of 1st downs, maybe flip the field a little bit, that would be a win for the Eagles early in the game here.
They just start this drive, 1st down and 10 at their 13-yard line. 7-0 Park Center here in the 1st quarter. Sesh will hand the ball off. Oh, and a great tackle in the backfield, and a tackle for loss of 3. That's James Don on the loss of 2 on the play. He broke through a great play here. making the tackle on Alasani.
Just a textbook tackle, got his head across the bow, as they say, and Coach Salas very high on his secondary this year, John, and very nice play to not let that young man from Kennedy get the edge. Great tackle.
2nd down and 12 from the 11. Sesh, quick throw, caught and immediately tackled is Walker. Pirates were waiting for that. Chris Frazier, wide receiver, defensive back, senior on the tackle.
Yeah, and that quarterback got it out of his hands in good shape, but again, Park Center coming up and from the secondary making that tackle. Really good response. Yeah, good job by Frazier.
A 3rd and long now for Kennedy.
Yeah, you want to be a little bit conservative here in the shadow of your own end zone. And
Sesh flings it out. Oh, and a tackle made. Another good tackle by Park Center. Ishmael Conte, senior linebacker on the stop.
Yeah, that was that was one that that'll make your teeth rattle a little bit there, John. Yeah. Didn't even wrap up, just kind of put the shoulder in there. And, it was kind of a little bit of a highlight reel for the Park Center defense on that one.
That was a good series for them, wasn't it?
It really was.
4th down and 11. They'll get the punt away. Take a bounce at the 40. Park Center will let it go. Get a little bit of a Kennedy roll. It'll be touchdown at the 44 of Park Center.
Starting their first drive actually on their side of the field. See what they can muster here. See what they can do with it. Kennedy trying to flip the field here a little bit, but yeah, got the roll. Nice punt to get it out of there.
So for Park Center, they'll have to regroup after that last drive with a couple of mistakes and good plays by Kennedy too.
That's right.
And try to reestablish the offense they showed in those 2 plays to start the game.
And Coach Williams talked this week about losing 2 key D linemen from last year, so they're kind of revamping their D line. And
little movement at the line. See how this goes.
Yeah,
looks like it's going to be against Park Center.
Okay.
So they'll back it up to the 39. It'll be 1st and 15 for Park Center. I think for both of these teams, Joe, you look at your schedule and you know you haven't had a lot of wins. And you look like, all right, this is one we can win.
Right, exactly.
Here's Hoban on 1st down. It's a little bit of an opening. Gets it out 10 yards to near midfield.
You know, on this one, John, I thought before he was hitting the hole real quickly. On this one, he was kind of patient. I don't know if we have it on a replay or whatever, but he was very patient, kind of let the blocking crystallize in front of him and made a nice gain.
There is a flag down, however. Personal foul, dead ball foul. Oh, on each side, looks like.
Okay.
The offsetting. Officially a gain of 11 yards for Hoban.
Micah Hoban.
And brings up 2nd down and 4.
Well, he is their horse, isn't he? I mean,
yes.
he's the go-to guy.
Already 30 yards for Hoban on 4 carries tonight and a touchdown.
They're kind of a wing to the near side. Sometimes they'll put that person in motion. Sometimes not.
They just to Hoban. Oh, Sutter steps, got an opening. First down and more inside the 40, breaks the tackle. Another flag is down. It's down to the 36-yard line. First down pending the penalty call.
Sometimes out there that can be a face mask. We'll just have to see when it's out in space like that. Not sure. It's against Kennedy is the signal, John. I'm not sure. Not sure what the infraction was. That was a nice counter.
I think it was just a sideline warning.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah,
so no additional yardage marked off. They'll have it at the 36. Excuse me.
Yeah. They used their wingback to come around along with a guard and create kind of a counter action there. And Micah Hoban has a real nice wiggle as a running back.
Marcus Freeman, quick throw off to his left, and McMullen unable to hang on to it. It'll be second down.
You know, sometimes in a light miss situation, the ball can actually feel a little bit tacky, and so it's not all that bad. We're not down there on the field, and I'm sure the officials are trying to do a good job of keeping the balls as dry as they can. But sometimes there's a tackiness, and it works to the offense's favor.
Back to the ground they go after the first down throw. And first carry tonight for Mark Haba.
Nice,
a good game.
Nice hard run by Haba. Give Hoban a little breather.
Haba a gain of 7.
Yeah, that's just a little, really just kind of straight up, big on big run play there, and Haba working hard.
Alex Lynch on the tackle for Kennedy. Freeman will hand off to first down, a big hole for Hoban. Almost broke that tackle. He could have been near the goal line. Tripped up, but not until after he had gained close to 15 yards. Marquez Monroe on the tackle for Kennedy.
Yeah, that's a counter. That's a counter play using the guard and the wingback again, coming the other way this time, John. And again, Hoban gets in that hole, and why put the ball up when you can have a drive like this, right?
First down and 10 from the 16. They go to Hoban again, trying to squeeze through the Kennedy line. He's going to be stopped for no gain. Maybe even a loss of a yard.
And why not call on your strength? 4 or 5 returning O-line guys. Why not go to that well as often as you can?
Loss of a couple. We're just over 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Freeman's got plenty of time to throw. Now the time running out, able to shovel a pass off, but incomplete. He's trying to get rid of it and avoid a sack, which he did. Haba unable to come up with the catch. Anthony Wright Ponder on the pressure for Kennedy, number 85.
Right. Yeah, he was. I like the creativity there to, as you say, to avoid the sack. Kept his eyes downfield. Good job by Kennedy on coverage, and but he avoids the sack.
3rd and 12 now. Roll out, Freeman right, looking for the end zone, the throw short and incomplete. Didn't want to force anything deep downfield. Tried to get the completion underneath to Travion Adams, but it's now 4th down.
Yeah, really good coverage by Kennedy on the sprint out there, and there really wasn't anything there. So again, sometimes that's the very best play a quarterback can make. Either throw it in the dirt like he did or throw it up in the bleachers.
Well, Kennedy has held once down this deep. Let's see if the defense can do it again on a 4th and long coming up for the Pirates.
Pirates are 3-by-1 again to the same formation really as last time, John. We'll see what they do this time.
Freeman, dart down the middle of the field, and it's a completion. It's a first down. It'll be 1st and goal. Dominic Brown, the junior, with the catch. And a pickup of 16. It's 1st and goal from the 2.
And that's the arm that Coach Salas was talking about. His as he calls him, his fastball pitcher. Very nice job there. Little post pattern by Brown. Yeah, nice pitch and catch by Park Center.
First and goal for Park Center from just outside the Kennedy 2. Hoban gets hit and trying to get away, still on his feet, but is going to lose 6, maybe 7 yards on that.
Right.
Good defensive push right at the line of scrimmage, and Hoban had nowhere to go.
By that defensive front, and and they've had a few of these plays tonight against Hoban, and I was just about to say, gee, I wonder who's going to get this, and I think Kennedy kind of had a pretty good idea who was going to get the football on that one. Loaded the box, really.
Alasani and Jeffrey Keller on the tackle, but good pressure immediately on Hoban as he lost 7. Now rollout. Freeman looking to the end zone, throws, gets a completion, and we'll get some of the yardage back down to the 5-yard line. It'll be gain of 4 on the play.
He had his tight end there, I believe, John.
Antakaba, his first catch tonight, gain of 4.
Right. He actually had him early in the pattern on that, and then just decided to keep it a little bit longer. Could have maybe let Kaba run with it a little bit, but then got the completion anyway.
3rd and goal from the 5 with a minute to go in the quarter. And off, Hoban breaks through one tackle, trying to get to the corner, hesitates, and will get pushed out of bounds at the 3.
Late flag too, John, coming in. Not sure what that's about. Came sailing across there. Nice little stutter step by Hoban there to make something out of not too much. He's a solid back.
Monroe on the tackle for Kennedy. You see his helmet came off, so I wonder if it was Park Center player that caused that, if the penalty's going to go. Face mask against Park Center.
Okay.
This is a long run to get 2 yards here for
it really
Hoban.
is.
There's Monroe, number 23. Oh, yeah, it was Hoban, the runner himself.
That actually took it off.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Be interesting to see, too, on a game 1 like this, how many penalties we end up having tonight, John. I've got a brother that coaches in Florida, and their first game last week, his team, unfortunately, they won the game, but they had 17 penalties.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So now Park Center gets pushed back to the 13-yard line.
Is it a 3rd and goal?
Well, that's
yeah.
I would think it would be after the play.
Okay. Is he saying 4th now?
Well, he signaled that they declined the penalty and take up 4. I don't know that I would. I don't know what I would do. I guess if you're a defensive coach, and that's you take the 3rd and 13, or you take the 4th and 3, or is it actually 4th down?
From the They're around the 7, it looks like, John. Oh, okay. Field goal attempt here, John. With
So Jensen will come on. Zach Jensen, Jr., will try to kick a short field goal here of 25 yards. Lot is down, kick is up.
Yeah, very nice.
And it is Park Center leading at 10-0.
Nice operation there. Snap, hold, kick. Both coaches, when I asked them about special teams, sometimes coaches will pay lip service to special teams, but both coaches in their practices give a fair amount of time to special teams.
Nice shot by Freeman, spins it and gets it to where Jensen likes it and booted through.
Right.
So Kennedy doesn't allow the touchdown after the first and goal from the 2, but still gives up points, and now a 10-point lead for the Pirates here late in the first quarter.
Right. You know, one thing about Kennedy's defense so far, John, I mean, they've had the game's been played in their end quite a bit, and you got to give the Kennedy D some credit for it could very easily be 14 zip right now.
Or more, yeah, or more.
Or more.
Yeah, because Park Center had that lost the one possession on downs. The second time they had the football and they got the ball, and they're going to need a little bit from their offense tonight. Now down 2 scores. Line drive kick here. It skips past Monroe. He'll pick it up back at his 4. And he's going to be surrounded by Pirates, and he'll get out to the 8.
I don't know if
once you get past him, it's hard to be able to do much there. The Pirates were down on top of him.
And I think this is a good night to squib kick, as they did there. That's pretty. If it was a called squib, or you're never sure, but once it gets by that second line, then a lot of green jerseys waiting for him. And again, unfortunately, Kennedy in the shadow of their end zone, trying to work out some offensive series here.
Kennedy starts this drive inside their 10-yard line. Zesh will hand off, and a carry out past the 10 to the 12-yard. Alisani on the carry, his 4th carry tonight. Picks up 4 yards on the play. Conte on the tackle.
Yeah, nice little play there, and nice safe play. Little inside zone. Picks up a valuable 4 yards. I think we got there's the quarter, I think, John.
That will be the end of the first quarter. Park Center gets a touchdown just over a minute into the ball game, and they had a field goal late, and they take a 10-0 lead. We are going to go down to the field. Allie Mosley has an interview for us. Allie?
Well, we do, but we've got Braden still coming on over here. Come on over, Braden. We are ready to go for you. We've got the top basketball recruit in the state here, who just happens to play for Park Center, Braden Carrington, recently committed to the U of M. How excited are you to join the Gophers, and what went into that decision?
I'm ecstatic, honestly. It's the best decision I think I've ever made, It just felt like home, It's down the street, My mom gets to come to every game. It's a new team, new program, basically, new coach coming, so it's exciting to know that, and I could be the face of that.
Absolutely. You already have an established fan base that'll be right here at home with you. When you look forward to the Park Center senior basketball season for yourself, what gets you most excited? What are you looking forward to with that?
I just really think it's our year, We've had all this talent through the years, and I feel like this is definitely the year that we can win it and coming in the season, we're one of the top teams, and we have all the pieces to do it. So it's just exciting and I'm ready to for the season, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. What have you been doing in the off season to really gear up and make this a season that Park Center could be able to go and take the state title?
I mean, we're in the gym every day, open gym. We're lifting weights as a team, so we're just really bonding and having that chemistry. We're at people's houses playing the game. We're just really trying to get to know each other well. So, I mean, it should be fun.
And switching over to football, what do you think of the start here for Park Center? Not too bad, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely nice. We haven't been too well the last couple of years, so to get a win here tonight would be great for the football team. I'll be happy for them.
Well, we're looking really, really forward to watching you play basketball this year. We appreciate you coming down.
Thank you.
Guys.
Braden as well, and a great recruit for the Gophers to get to one of the top players from next year's class to stay home here. You get a penalty against Kennedy here before the fourth down play. It was a nice pass breakup there on the third down, the long pass. As Atabomi made another good defensive play for Park Center on the pass attempt by Zesh.
And it was the first time we've seen kind of a pure RPO as well. Zach Zesh made a nice read and threw the ball down. As you said, had the ball right there, but a Park Center player in really good position there, John.
Excuse me, third down coming here, not fourth. A whistle. And we're going to get a timeout here on the field.
Not sure what that penalty was. I'm not sure.
It's a substitution penalty or what, but they're going to take timeout here, facing a third down back at their 6-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think it was a delay of game kind of thing, but.
Coach Williams trying to make his point. Like, let's go. Got to get on the same page here. And the offense is, the defense is doing a pretty good job having their backs against the wall most of this first half, and they need a little bit from their offense to get out of the shadow of their own goal line, as you mentioned a couple drives ago. Try to flip the field here.
Yeah, just even at this point, just even a first down or two. It's hard when you're, when you're working behind the chains all the time.
So a 3rd and 11 for Kennedy Eagles. Zesh standing on the goal line as he sets up here. A lot of pressure. Fumbles the football out of the back of the end zone. We're going to see an incomplete pass. So not a fumble. It'll go incomplete. It'll be 4th down. The break there. That would have been a safety if that had been ruled a fumble.
It would have been, and then of course give the ball back to Park Center
right
on the free kick. Yeah, that was a scary play.
Quavius Hornsby coming up the middle, and there's a lot of pressure there. James Spencer, number 88, was the other player in deep. So 4th down. A punt for Kennedy. Pretty good pressure by Park Center. It'll be a very, very short kick and take a Park Center bounce on top of it. It'll end up being an 8-yard punt and football for Park Center at the 13-yard line of Kennedy.
Another test for that Bloomington Kennedy defense.
Yeah, they've been up against it all night here.
They really have. Yeah, they really have. Yeah.
So for Park Center offense, I'm sure they feel like, hey, we got to finish one of these drives. They did that first drive looked so easy, the first 2 plays from scrimmage, and it's been up and down since. Certainly some positive plays, but Kennedy has held their own and held the Pirates to just 3 points since.
Yeah, they've really, as we said, they've really done a nice job. Been stingy down there.
Throw, Isle Bombadeli the catch. He's down to the 6-yard line before he's wrapped up and dropped. Ajon Pearson on the tackle. But first catch tonight for Austin Isle Bombadeli. And a good pickup down to, they'll mark it at the 6-yard line, a gain of 7.
Maybe the first time that Park Center has thrown on first down, if I'm not mistaken, too, John. So that's a nice little change up by them. Ayabamadeli, as Coach Salas told me earlier in the week, he's a 4.5, but also a great route runner. Really likes him.
That was Rajon Walker on the tackle for Kennedy. So 2nd down and 3 for Park Center. On the 6-yard line of the Eagles. A little mess up on the exchange, and Hoban still gets it cleanly and gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Like Freeman and Hoban both had possession for a moment.
They did, yeah.
They still had time to get to the end zone and get a touchdown there.
Yeah. Again, another a little RPO look there, and just a bit of a read, and one thing also about Hoban, I mentioned it earlier. He does hit the hole quick, but at the same time, he also reads his blockers very well too, John.
Jensen kick is up and through. And just a minute and a half into the second quarter, it's another touchdown for Micah Hoban. And it's 17-0 Park Center.
Yeah, they did capitalize on this one. Oh, I see okay, we had a bit of a bobble there. That probably, we were a little bit shielded. I couldn't see that from earlier.
Oh, yep.
So that actually could have worked in their favor. It almost seemed like the defensive pressure almost ran by it in a way.
Yep, you saw it right there.
Yeah.
Good call, Joe.
Yep.
Hoban in for the score.
He knows where the goal line is, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
He's got 54 yards unofficially and 2 touchdowns on 10 carries.
Yeah, and that time they take advantage of that short field. The tough thing for Kennedy right now is it's still relatively early in this game. They just got to keep their daubers up here and again try to pick up a couple of first downs.
Line drive kick, but it'll sail out.
There's a good start, maybe.
They'll get field position where they had to start the game from their 35-yard line.
Right. Yeah, and this is really the offensive coordinator for Kennedy. This is one where, last series he pulled out the RPO, so, this is a good time to maybe experiment a little bit and, try a variety of plays.
Kennedy delay game here.
Looks like they called. Did they call time? Did they beat the flag?
I think they did.
Okay. Again, some of this is.
Kennedy has taken their second timeout.
Yeah, and I don't want to keep beating this, but some of this is at least seems like on the Kennedy side, maybe some first game. I don't know if you'd call it jitters, but just trying to just getting organized here a little bit. Good that they the delay of game, boy, is so frustrating for an offense. Giving the other side that additional, it's hard enough to make 10 yards, and then you got to set up and try to make 15.
Kennedy will have their home opener coming up next Friday night. They'll be home against St. Paul Highland Park. Park Center will be on the road next Friday, 6 p.m. start at De La Salle.
On the island.
Yeah. Fun place to watch a game.
Two by two set here, spreading them out a little bit. We'll see what they do here, John.
Zesh, a little toss, coming across the formation and knocked down after a gain of 2. Isaac Davis on the tackle. Elijah Smith on the run, and he paid for it at the end on the tackle by Davis. Gain of 3.
Yeah, and that's jet, but that's actually a pass, John. And so if he drops that, it's an incomplete pass. But my goodness, Isaac Davis. And he was that sophomore that Coach Salas was so high on. 10th grader. Jarring tackle.
Gain of 3, third completion for Zesh in the game. Goes to the run. Al-Hassani is wrapped up for no gain.
Yeah, not much there for Kennedy on that one. And again, you just have to probe as an offensive coordinator and hopefully find a weak spot here, weak spot there. Just keep probing.
3rd down, 7 yards to go for Kennedy. Ball at their 38. 2 receivers to either side. Zesh, quick throw out to his right, completion. Breaking 1 tackle and spin toward the first down marker as Smith.
Yeah, it was very right. The marker went down. Nice job there by the Kennedy O-line on this one. It actually kind of went down in the old sort of crab formation there to block, which I think surprised center and gave the quarterback.
6 yards, they go for it on 4th down. The ball was dropped and picked up by Zesh, and he picks up 2 yards and gets the first down. Went with the quick run up to the line of scrimmage, and then the quarterback drops the ball, picks it up, and gets 2.
Yeah, you got a friendly bounce there, I think, John. But again, these are the things that if you're Kennedy right now, I'm not sure if that's their first down, but
it's the first one I have marked down. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. And hopefully you can build on this.
Fresh set of downs from the Eagles from the 46. Inside give, and a gain out to near midfield for Al-Hassani.
Right.
6 carries for him tonight. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Coach Williams talked about Al-Hassani's speed, but he can also run inside. And he's a pretty hard runner inside. If he would break clear, then we'd probably see some of that speed.
Kennedy out to near midfield. Quick throw and a completion. And a catch and another first down to the 43-yard line. Wrapped up by James Dunn. It's mystery player number 84 on the catch.
I'm wondering, John, if that Coach Williams talked about Chris Martin, and I'm just wondering if maybe they show him as 48, but.
Well, the size would be right. He's 6'5". Yep, I bet you're right.
Yeah. He said you won't be able to miss him.
And we didn't, except they didn't list an 84 on the roster, but I bet you are absolutely right. Hassani, and now Kennedy getting something going here after the pass completion for the first down and a first down run here of 8.
Yeah, building a little momentum here and going, getting the ball in the right people's hands. Al-Hassani showing a little bit of that speed on that play, and some nice blocking by the O-line on the right side there.
Look at that run again.
Yeah, they kind of gave him an unbalanced look on that play, and ran behind the strength over there. John, football is such a rhythm game, such a rhythm sport, and you can see it kind of play out right here. They got that fortunate bounce on the missed snap, and the quarterback gets the first down, and now they get a little momentum here and starting to roll a little bit.
Park Center took the time out there to kind of regroup on defense after some successful plays here in succession for Kennedy. 2nd down and 2 for Kennedy from the 35-yard line. Zesh pulled it back. Now will throw it out of bounds.
As an offensive coordinator, you love 2nd and 2, and even though they didn't get anything on that one, Zach did a nice job. Again, we talked earlier. If you don't have it, throw it away. Don't try to force something, and come back and 3rd and very makeable.
So now 3rd down and 2. And just outside the Pirates' 35. Zesh will hand it off. Alsani trying to fall forward. He's going to be short of a first down. The knee went down at the 34. It'll be 4th down and 1 for Kennedy.
Yeah, this is a no-brainer, isn't it, John? I mean, Kennedy's got to go. And one thing I liked about that, they spread out Park Center. They had what we call a light box. They only had 5 guys in the box, but Park Center did a nice job of only giving up 1 yard. They're back to 5 in the box again.
Trying to get somebody to jump, and they sure did.
Yeah.
That'll be a first down for Kennedy.
Yeah. Offensive coordinators like that, too.
There you want to be, it's just 4th and 1. You want to jump in and try to make the play. He gets just a little eager. Miss on the count. We try to anticipate the snap count. And there it is.
Yeah. Asani even quivered a little bit, but not as much as the Park Center guy. Nice job by the quarterback, actually.
1st and 10. A little pass, a little shovel pass. This will gain 5 yards down to the 25-yard line. And throw from Zesh to Smith.
Yeah. Yeah, they got, again, some, good play calling by the Kennedy OC, and good variety here, good rhythm as we talked about earlier. And also, the other thing they're doing is keeping Park Center's offense off the field. Yeah, doing a nice job keeping the clock going. Plenty of time for them to score here.
5:19 to go before halftime. 2nd down and 5 for the Eagles. Alsani the run. It stood up, got a good initial surge though, and enough of a block to get 3 yards down to the 22 and set up 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, you kind of feel like, Kennedy's getting some confidence here, don't you, John? I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah, they really are. They're feeling like, okay, we can play with these guys.
Alsani will get a little bit of a break here on 3rd down and 2. Ball at the 22-yard line of Park Center.
See if they do something with a quarterback here. I haven't seen, except for scrambling, I haven't seen Zach really run yet.
Wants to throw, does.
Okay.
A quick throw, and the catch made and pushed out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
I think that's
Martin.
Chris Martin again. Yeah, Coach Williams said, you're not going to miss him. You're not going to miss him. And Zach didn't.
Right, a good throw.
Yeah, and very safe, too. Very safe throw, big target. So.
Picks up 11 yards. Just outside the 10, and a big wrap-up and a tackle for loss. Mohamed Dirawa on the tackle. Eric Johnson was the ball carrier, and he lost 3 or 4 right there.
Yeah, there wasn't much that Eric could do on that one. That was kind of a jailbreak on that right side over here.
Yeah, he never had a chance.
No, he really didn't.
A second down for Kennedy. They're backed up to their 14 now.
We got Martin down here to the near side again, John. We'll see if they take advantage of his length.
Zesh stepping up, but he won't be able to step away from the pressure, and down he goes. James Spencer on the tackle.
James Spencer is actually a transfer, John, from Osseo. Coach Salas was talking about him a little bit. Two negative plays there. Well, we'll see what they can do with it.
Third down, and now Kennedy back at the 18-yard line. They can get a first down at the 1. Zesh
Running a screen.
A little screen over the middle. Alessani gets back the yardage loss, plus 2 more. It'll set up 4th down and 8 from the 9.
Nice little play call there. And figuring that Park Center would be pinning their ears back and coming hard. And Zach fit it right in there.
First catch for Alessani tonight after 9 rushes so far in the first half.
Boy, it's nice to have a back like that, isn't it? A kid that can run and catch the football. And as you said, they can get a first down, right, John?
They can at the 1, yeah.
Okay.
4th down here, though, for Kennedy. They're going to have to go to the end zone, though. And the throw is high and incomplete. And Park Center will take over on downs on the throw intended for Martin.
Well, as I said, at the very minimum, they bled a lot of clock, got some rhythm, got some confidence, and had a nice drive, even though they come away with no points. That was even too high for Martin, wasn't it?
Park Center's going to take a timeout here and get their offense set here and maybe kind of decide, okay, what do we want to do here? We're down to 1 timeout left. You got a lot of field to go. Kennedy's only got 1 timeout left. You just run the ball a few times and it's going to go to the halftime, have up 17-0, or you want to put more points on the board. And it's philosophy and a decision that Coach Salas will have to make here. What you want to do.
I think it'll depend a lot on what they do on this first play. If they get a nice chunk of yardage here, John, on this first play, then that'll give them some confidence to try to go the distance. And you had mentioned 1 timeout, correct?
Yep, 1 timeout left for each team.
One timeout, yeah. So we'll see. Again, in this case, Park Center's in the shadow of their end zone, much like Kennedy's been the whole game. So got to be careful down here.
You think that nothing too high risk, right? If you're going to put the ball in the air, if you do that at all.
Right.
Maybe just hand off to Oban.
Yeah,
Nope, they're going to go to the air. And they're going to go deep, trying to go to Obama. You're looking to adjust to the ball and nearly made the catch. A pretty good coverage by Kennedy downfield, and it goes as an incompletion.
Yeah, it was. I don't mind the call. I really don't mind the call at all, just to stretch the defense. And again, if you hit this, then it's kind of a no-brainer. Then you're definitely going to go for it.
Yeah, just a little bit underthrown. Elijah Smith was on the coverage. Got a little hand around there too, but
right.
I think maybe the ball's out another 2-3 yards. Obama might have been able to bring that one in. Right. Second down and 10 from the 10.
Gonna put it up again.
Freeman roll out. Short toss and a completion, close to a first down. I don't know if he
is that Brown again?
Caught it again or not. Yes, another catch for Dominic Brown.
How many?
Third catch tonight.
Okay, all right, yeah. He's been a real nice target for Freeman.
About 9.5 yards on the pitch and catch here.
And again, nice touch by Freeman. And a good pitch and catch between Freeman and Brown. Well, they got 3rd and short here. Yeah, I think you want to pick up the first down and then maybe go into a bit of a hurry up. You still have the 1 timeout.
3rd and less than 1 for Park Center.
Yeah, you want to pick up this first down, though.
And so they'll go to Hoban, and he loses the football. It's on the ground. Who's got it? Kennedy thinks they do. I think they do. Yes, they do. It's Kennedy football on the fumble. David Harris Jr., 6'2", 340 pounds of football player on the on the fumble recovery for Kennedy.
A big man.
Yes, he is.
A big man. Yeah. And, you know, you got it in the right guy's hands, Hoban, but we'll see if sometimes second person in, maybe a strip situation. Oh.
He just lost it.
Yeah, he just lost it. I was thinking if Kennedy gets close in that high red zone, they got to have a play to Martin with a fade ball. John, I would think they got to get a little closer yet, but he would be really hard to guard on the fade.
So Kennedy gets the ball back after being unable to score inside the 10. Another chance for them. That's pack is knocked down and incomplete. That's James Spencer on the pass breakup. Made a couple of good defensive plays here in the first half.
He has. Yeah, we've been mentioning his name a little bit here. Spencer's doing a nice job. That transfer from Osseo. I don't know if I see Chris Martin in the game right now, John.
Yeah, I don't see him. Zesh so far, 8 of 14 passing, with just 39 yards. Alsani on the run on 2nd down and 10, and he'll only get a couple of yards before he's tackled. Gain of 2.
Now Kennedy has 1 timeout as well, correct, John?
Yes. All right, Cooper on the tackle. 3rd down. And close to 8 to go. Just a minute to go. Little toss there. Pearson, we're going to run out of room. And the flag comes in. And strung out well. Spencer had help on the front and the tackle as well as a holding call on Kennedy.
Park Center's secondary, safeties, corners, they fly to the ball. They really fly to the ball. And because number 1, has decent speed, but there's Spencer stringing the play out.
And he was the one that got held on the play and still was able to come and get the tackle.
Yeah. He's a specimen too, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he and Chris Martin.
It looks like Park Center will take the penalty here and push Kennedy back a little farther.
Now we're going the other.
Well, I thought they were. They were certainly walking backwards.
Right.
They were accepting the penalty. What are they doing? No, it is declined. So they'll take the result of the play, which was a loss.
Right. And I think Chris Martin is the number 3 receiver this time, in kind of a wing.
3rd down and 12. Zesh under some pressure. Ball knocked away from behind. And if it's a fumble, it's recovered. Now they're going to say incomplete.
They're calling it an incomplete pass. I'm not. That'd be interesting to see on the replay. I think Park Center thought that the ball was actually stripped away.
Mm-hmm. 4th down coming up now for the Eagles. The pressure from behind, and the ball comes out. Ishmael Conte was there. The pressure coming from behind by Dirawara.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't quit. He just kept coming, and Zach couldn't really quite get his shoulder square to get any kind of momentum for the throw downfield.
Well, the down box was wrong on the field on that last play. That was the 4th down play.
Okay.
And so now Park Center takes over on downs from their 22. Still looking to attack, though. Freeman throws short of Bomadelli. Incomplete.
Yeah, Park Center staying aggressive here. Back in their territory.
Second down and 10 with 40 seconds to go here in the first half.
And they still have that timeout. Haven't seen a screen game from Park Center yet, have we? So I think we saw a screen from Kennedy, but sometimes this is a good spot for if you're going to put it up.
Looking down 10, throw over the middle, and a completion out to the 43-yard line. That's Dominic Brown again on the reception.
Yeah, one of his favorite receivers, if not his favorite.
Pickup of 21 yards.
Right on the button too, John. I mean, just a really nice job by Freeman. Very accurate. And pretty good pass protection too. A pretty clean pocket there, which of course quarterbacks love.
Good throw right on the money. 6 completions tonight for Freeman. 4 of them have been to Brown. The Park Center used their last time out there. They've got the ball at their own 43-yard line with 31 seconds to go.
Bomadelli and Brown at the bottom of our screen here. You have to be careful now if you're gonna, and I would think they're gonna put it up again. They have been. Got to work the sidelines maybe a little bit. Nice catch by Freeman.
Now in scramble mode, he's going to run the ball, gets to midfield. Freeman with the first down. He'll slide down at the 47. Now, if he got a first down, the clock stops to move the chains as it does in high school football, and he did. So a little bit of a...
They called timeout.
Apparently they had 2 timeouts not remaining, not just 1. Look at the run here by Freeman as he picks up 11.
That's good. That's good presence by Freeman too, to know he has that extra timeout and he does a slide here. And, nice little job of scrambling, going north-south. This coverage that Kennedy is in right now is called quarters coverage. So you have 4 across, and you're trying to keep obviously everything in front of you. We'll see how successful they are. And now they go into more of almost a cover 3 look.
Ball at the 46. Now we're certain they're out of timeout. With 18 seconds to play in the half. Freeman under pressure, throws, and incomplete. Probably just as well. That would have run out the clock right there if that had been caught.
Right.
Pass intended for Brown. If he catches it, he's down where he is. And you're probably not going to get another playoff. Now 12 seconds to go.
Well, one of 2 things. Of course, you always get with Brown and Bomadelli. You got some Hail Mary possibilities here, or maybe a little gadget situation here, John.
Time for the bag of tricks, huh?
Let's
see.
Yeah.
Freeman steps up, and he's going to be sacked. That's going to be the end of the half.
Huh? Yeah.
David Rivera on the quarterback sack, and we will go to halftime. But a good start for Park Center team that hasn't won since September 2018, hasn't won at home here since September 2017.
Oh, my goodness.
Last few wins have come on the road, and they have a 17-0 lead on the Kennedy Eagles as we get to halftime. They get that quick start on the fumble by Kennedy on their first play from scrimmage, and 2 plays later they get the touchdown, and they're off and running up now 17-0. Let's go down to the field now. Allie Mosley.
Coach, not a bad position to be in, 17-0 heading into halftime. What did you like out of your team in the first?
We fought. Our defense played hard. Defense hasn't given up a point. We gave up, 2 first downs in the first half. I'm happy about that. Offense, we can hit the ball deep. We can run the ball well, but we still got a lot to work on.
What does your defense need to do to hold this shutout throughout the 4 quarters?
Well, continue to play their gaps. Our D-line is doing a good job, but they got a little tired, and our linebacker and secondary just got to continue to communicate, and I think we're going to do a great job.
You want to keep throwing the ball?
I do. I know it's drizzling a little bit, but I like to air it out a little bit, especially if our run game can do what it's doing tonight.
Appreciate your time, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Guys.
All right, thanks very much to Jordan Salas, fourth-year head coach for Park Center. We'll hear from Coach Williams before the start of the second half. Halftime here in Brooklyn Park at Park Center High School. Our score, Park Center 17, Bloomington Kennedy nothing. More coverage of high school football on CCX right after this timeout.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Well, now I'm hungry for popcorn. They're back at Park Center High School.
I'm right
halftime here. You go down.
I'm right with you.
17-0 Pirates leading Kennedy here at halftime. To look at some of the first half here and get off to a great start for Park Center. Not so good for Kennedy. They get the forced fumble and then the loss on the opening play of the game. And Park Center is able to turn it into a touchdown 2 plays later. Micah Hoban carried the ball into the end zone on the second carry of the night, and Park Center was up 7-0 just a minute and 3 seconds into the game. Marcus Freeman, veteran quarterback, gets the completion here. 1 of 4 handled in the first half by Dominic Brown. 1 of 4 catches for him. The big hits on the defensive side of the ball there is Ishmael Conte able to lay out Martin on that play.
And they're hitting a big man there too, John.
Yeah, Chris Martin's got some good size. Man, reception here again for Brown, who had 4 catches in the first half for 57 yards. And Hoban with his second touchdown of the night on that run. Gets into the end zone. One more look at it. Hoban's had a good first half of running the ball. They went away from him a little bit later in the half, Joe, as they went more to the air on the last couple of drives. Kennedy trying to put some things together, and the completion here to Martin got them a first down. And then a run by Alsani here, picked up another first down for the Eagles as they had the one drive, Joe, where they were able to string together 3 first downs. Eventually, turned the ball over on downs, but we're able to move the ball a little bit, and I think that's what they'll try to build on in the second half. They're not able to put the ball into the end zone.
I think so, yeah. That's what, as we talked about, that's where they really got some rhythm going there, and got those 3 first downs, and that's definitely what they're going to want to build on. And really, their defense, even though it's 17-0, their defense had some moments where, I mean, this game could have gotten out of hand somewhat, and give Kennedy some credit for holding Park Center at bay, even though it's 17-0.
Well, it wasn't that many years ago here at Park Center when one of the best players ever to play in this program, probably the best, you could say, Armani Hooker played for the Green and Gold. We had a chance to catch up with Armani earlier this summer as he was inducted into the CCX Sports Hall of Fame this week. He is one of the best athletes to come out of Park Center High School.
And Hooker's got it!
And now, at age 23, Armani Hooker is the youngest member of the CCX Sports Hall of Fame. He is also the second member of his family to join our hall. His older brother, Quentin, proved to be a great role model for Armani.
You know, my brother, he was Mr. Basketball, and, he went to North Dakota, and I just looked up to him as a person and as a player as well. I mean, he just did everything right. He worked hard in the off season, he worked hard during the season, and, he's an easy guy to look up to and use as a role model.
Quentin's sport was basketball. Armani played hoops too through his junior year at Park Center, but his passion was football.
He gets it away for Hooker, and it is complete.
Despite good sophomore and junior years on the gridiron, though, college offers were slow to come in.
He never thought he was going to college. And when Coach Wallace from Iowa heard that, he was dumbfounded. He said, "What?" And he's like, "Nah, I never thought I was going to go to college. I thought that was for other kids," because he came from a basketball family. And he couldn't believe it.
My first offer was actually South Dakota, and then I had like New Mexico and then northern Iowa. But Iowa came around in that spring, and I went on a visit there and fell in love with it, and then just was there ever since.
With his college destination set, Armani could concentrate on his senior year of football at Park Center, and Hooker excelled. He played all over the field, quarterback, running back, and wide receiver on offense, and safety on defense. And his numbers were eye-popping. 9 rushing touchdowns, 7 receiving touchdowns, plus 14 touchdown passes thrown. And on defense, 11 interceptions, 6 of which Armani returned for scores.
I think my focus was knowing that I was going to be playing defense in college, so as the emphasis on myself as this is what I'm going to be doing, so I just put a little more effort and emphasis on my defensive side, and knowing that I probably won't be playing college ball on offense, and when I was playing offense at Park Center, I was just kind of out there just having fun.
He did everything, anything I wanted to do, he did. And we would just move him around with different formations. We would tell the kids, you don't have to knock him down. Just get in the way, and he will find a crease. He's the best that I've seen come through Park Center.
Me and my buddies, we wanted to play, college ball, and we wanted, to get those offers. And for us, it was the way to separate ourselves was to do that film study. And high school is not that complicated; it's pretty simple. So if you can just break it down to formations, and then that limits all the stuff they can do, and that helps you to be able to make plays.
Armani was first-team All-Metro and All-State in 2015 as the Pirates fell 1 game short of the state playoffs. Then it was on to the University of Iowa.
Yeah, I had a great time at Iowa. Every season was a winning season, won a lot of rivalry games, a lot of trophy games, and I had a great time. I felt like I got a lot of connections there, a lot of friends, built a lot of relationships, and I enjoyed myself. Every game day it was packed, and it feels like the fans are right on top of you. I'm walking out the tunnel every game, holding hands, coming out the back in black I'm special.
Armani's game continued to grow, and by his junior year, he was an elite safety, earning all Big Ten and second-team All-American honors. He won the Big Ten's Tatum Woodson Award, given to the league's best defensive back.
It was a personal goal I had written down, but throughout the season, I wasn't trying to stress about it. I was just kind of letting my play for itself, and then if we win games, that's when accolades come for guys individually.
Hooker declared for the NFL draft after his junior season, and the next spring was selected in the 4th round by the Tennessee Titans, the only club he had worked out for outside of the hometown Vikings.
My one visit was to the Tennessee Titans, and it was good, and I kind of had a good feel for them. I didn't know where I was going, but I knew that they really liked me, and they actually traded up to get me. So that was pretty cool to show that they're interested in me for real. I am on a good team. It's a good coaching staff too, and a lot of guys are bought in, and it's a good home feel, and it's been going really good.
Now entering his third season in the NFL, Hooker is projected to be a full-time starter with the Titans in 2021. He's continued to mature and make the adjustment to the NFL.
It's a job now, you know what I mean? You have school, when you're in college you have school and, studying and, you have your tutors and stuff, but in the NFL you got free time on your hands, so you got to be mature enough, you got to hold yourself accountable to make sure that, you are doing your stuff in the off season because you don't have, coaches or teachers right there holding your hand. So a lot of accountability on your part and just making sure that you're actually putting that work in.
Armani Hooker hopes to be around pro football for a long time and plans to give back now to the high school program he came from.
I gave back a little bit, but I want to give back more. I want to have a camp next year at Park Center that I plan on doing, so that'll be real good. I know when I was in that Park Center, we didn't have guys in the NFL coming back to our school at all, so I think that'll be really good for young kids coming up to see that a guy just like them from Brooklyn Park, the same area, they can do the same thing I was doing if they just apply themselves.
Fun to talk to Armani Hooker. A great kid, comes from a great family.
Boy, just I never saw an in-depth report on him. Of course, I knew about him, and this seems like an awesome kid, awesome guy.
We're at halftime, 17-0. Park Center leading Bloomington Kennedy. We're back with the second half on CCX right after this.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
Back to the field we go. Allie Mosley standing by with Kedrick Williams.
Coach, her first half of the first game of the season now under our feet, getting the feet wet with the boys. What's your assessment of your team's first half play?
What I told them was basically is that we got to fight. We got to stand up and be tougher than the other guys on the other side of the ball. These are both two teams who haven't had a lot of success. Right now, you can tell Park Center Pirates are tired of losing. Kennedy Eagles have not shown that yet.
What adjustments do you want to make offensively to start getting some points on the board?
Offensively, we had one good drive in that first half, and we're going to go back to the things that we did there. We have to double things inside, okay? There are guys inside that's getting inside push up the field, and we're not able to get the ball running. High school football in Minnesota, you got to run the football. That's number one. You have to be able to run the ball. We're going to get back to that. We have a plethora of running backs, not just one or two. We'll start getting that backfield and our depth in our backfield.
It seemed like your defense really started amping up the pressure there towards the end of the first half. What do you want to see really come out of them in the second?
Really just continue to do that. Unfortunately, with a team like us, so many guys play both ways. The defense is the offense and vice versa, But like I told guys, it's easy to get that push up the field on defense, and get hands in, Micah's face. I'm sorry, number 3's face. We got to get hands in his face, okay? The kid is slinging the ball a little bit, but if we get upfield and get some tackles, we can flip it. It's two teams that haven't won. You'll be surprised.
We look forward to the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thanks, Allie, and thanks to both coaches for taking some time with us. I don't know if any other coaches have ever said plethora in their halftime interview. I
Good
like
word.
that.
Good
working
word.
that in. So.
Yeah.
I think Kennedy feels like they've got some guys. They just haven't put it together yet in the first half, and now you only have 24 minutes, and you're down 17 points.
I like what he said too about Park Center's showing that they're tired of losing, and we haven't quite shown that yet. And that could be, like we talked about at the outset, John. That could be that senior leadership, or the seniors versus juniors, if you will, on the Kennedy side. And like I said, I thought Kennedy, showed some grit and some things to build on. We'll just see if they can continue to at least get some first downs, get a little rhythm going offensively, and hold their own on the D side.
When we talked to Park Center in the summer, they talked about, one of the players told me about, not only wanting to win this year, but this group of seniors wanting to leave a mark on the program and kind of lead the younger guys, or juniors, sophomores, freshmen, and younger. Like, hey, you can succeed at Park Center. You don't have to go somewhere else, and stay here and stay with Coach Salas in this program, and we can be a winning program, or certainly much more than they have been the last 3 seasons. And
a legacy, really,
absolutely.
Right? Want to leave that legacy, and that's so important. When you are, and both coaches, of course, are in the process of, it's kind of a cliche, but building that culture and establishing a culture, and you can't underestimate the importance of the Park Center. Even if they would go 500 this year, that would be a great win for them.
Both team, go ahead.
Also, the other thing I picked up in the interviews, both coaches used the term fight. It's a basic kind of football term, obviously, but both of them kind of hung their hat on what do you got to do in the second half where you want to come out and fight and show that grit and determination.
Park Center will get the football first to start the second half. For Kennedy, you need a big play, perhaps on defense here. Then maybe that sparks the offense.
Yeah, it would be obviously on the Kennedy side, if they could get a quick 3 and out, or even turn Park Center over, that would go a long way, I think, to establishing their rhythm.
Our first look tonight at David Aviles-Rizzo, the Kennedy kicker, will set the ball up on the tee here. The second half kickoff. Joe, after the summer we had the last 2 months, I can't believe it's like 61 degrees here. First Friday in September.
I know, it's almost chilly, isn't it? I think I see Dominic Brown as one of the guys deep, John.
Picked up at the 16 on the return, and a good seam up the left side for Hoban. He gets out past the 40 to the 41, a return of 25 yards for Micah Hoban, in great field position for Park Center to start the second half. Actually mark him closer to the 45 as we look at the numbers tonight for Hoban.
Yeah, it's kind of pick your poison there. They had Hoban and Brown deep and took advantage of a relatively short kick there, John.
Hoban, the leading rusher I mentioned earlier, from 2020. A good start here tonight for him. Freeman tonight, 6 of 14 passing, 4 of those catches made by Dominic Brown, number 13. Play action fake, the throw, and a completion, and a first down. The pickup of 11 yards. Ansakaba with the catch. His second catch tonight.
Like the play a lot. Put your wing back in motion, real easy pitch and catch, safe play for the quarterback. And again, Freeman showing that touch that Coach Salas has been asking him to do during his career. And as a 3-year starter, he's showing some real nice touch passes tonight. Good way to start the second half for Park Center.
Yeah, gain of 13 yards down to the 43 of Park Center of Kennedy. And it's Hoban. He's got some room. He's down to the 35-yard line. A little stiff arm there. Tried another one. And he'll be wrestled down close to the first down marker.
Excellent stiff arm there. And actually almost had 2 of them. Really hard to bring down. That's a bit of a what they call gap gap counter there, pulling two guys. Nice job on the kick out block there to give Hoban some room, and really that's all. He doesn't need much.
Tried that second stiff arm on Elijah Smith, but Smith able to hang with him and keep Hoban just short of the first down. Second down, less than a yard to go.
And like all good backs, he just has, it was shown on that play, such good balance, John. Just, real good balance, even with Kennedy guys coming at him.
Freeman, he'll go deep and incomplete. And the pass intended inside the 10 for Joe Burgess. I think it was maybe looking for a flag there.
Yeah, it looks like
incomplete.
Yep. Nice coverage. Nice coverage by Kennedy on that. And I like the call. Again, second and short. I like the call.
Yeah, I think that was good coverage. You can see the coaches didn't think so, but I think Smith did a good job there defending it.
I think he did too.
Yeah.
I think he did too. Kind of poked it away.
Hoban on third and short gets a first down and a lot more. 35 inside the 30 down to the 26-yard line. He'll pick up 8. Second first down on this drive.
Coach Salas told me earlier in the week that they try to run the football to set up their passing game, and that that's the game plan. That's obviously the game plan. Hoban's a real horse for him.
He's doing a pretty good job just on the setup, right? 77 yards so far tonight.
Right.
No confusion here for Park Center. And now an official's timeout. I thought Park Center was going to take one, but the officials will take a timeout.
Okay.
Hoban back here, and they'll go into the slot right.
Right.
From the 26, Freeman fakes the handoff. He'll keep it. He's got a nice run going here, and he'll pick up close to 10 yards. Tackled around the head, but no flag down on that, and then he will get to his second rush of the game.
There is a flag, though.
I did. He had 9 yards. His first rush in the first half, picked up 11.
Okay. Yeah, when he pulls it down, he's not a burner, but he's a very productive runner.
No penalty. It's second down and 1. Freeman rollout, short pass, first down, the catch. Brown going to the end zone. He's in for a score. Dominic Brown, touchdown, Park Center.
That was a very nice drive. Very nice drive to open things up for Park Center. Coming out of the locker room. Some people say maybe in many ways the most important drive of the second half. And he goes back to maybe his favorite guy, certainly his favorite guy tonight, I think, John. Dominic Brown, he knows what to do with it.
Jensen on for the extra point. A little bit of a high snap, but pulled down nicely by Freeman.
Yep.
Jensen 3 for 3 on extra points, plus a field goal. And with 8:19 remaining, Dominic Brown and the Pirates exciting.
Yeah.
Excited. It's now 24-0 PC.
And again, nice touch, puts it right on the accuracy by Freeman tonight can't be understated either. You're just doing a nice job. Yeah. A little bit of a stock block for him to help him in the end zone there. If I was coaching 14 though, John, just not being nitpicky, I would tell him keep those arms in. Don't be hugging that safety or corner, but they got it in.
A 24-0 Park Center. And what a great way to start the second half. You don't want to try to give Kennedy any kind of momentum.
Right.
And now you're up 3 touchdowns and a field goal
right
after that first drive. I mean, best drive of the night for the Pirates. Mixed the run and the pass well.
They really did, and this can be a little bit of a dangerous time for Kennedy here. Again, I want to get at least a couple of first downs, on this drive. Hopefully get some kind of a score going.
So goal between the two returners and into the end zone. They're fortunate that went into the end zone. It's kind of let it go, and if it bounces at the one, that's a free ball, and Park Center can pick it up. Now once it gets to the end zone, it's a touchback in high school football. But
I was watching that, John. I was watching, and it kind of slowed down there at about the 3 and the 2, and those 2 deep guys kind of let it go. And I'm thinking, okay. I wonder if
the message Coach Williams is giving right there.
I think so. I think he's chatting them up about that right now.
All right, Zach Zesch hoping for a little more success and some points on the board here in the second half as Kennedy gets the ball for the first time here in the third quarter. Man in motion. Zesch will hand off. A good seam up the middle and a good run of 8, close to 9 yards.
His favorite running back, huh?
Saeed Al-Hassani with the run. He had in the first half 10 carries. And it matches his longest run. It actually eclipses it by a yard. He had one 8-yard run in the first half. They give him 9 there. So second down and 1. Out to the 29.
Come back to him.
Call again. He'll get a first down. Wrapped up by Nolan Arneson. Still got him.
Good forward progress, though.
Yes. Surprised that play went as long as it did. Yes, he does get the forward progress and does get the first down. Picked up about 3.
Well, it's the official's first game too, right, John? Well, it probably is. There goes Asani. Hopefully he's okay. Just maybe giving him a little breather. Usually
So 2 plays and a first down for Kennedy. He went nearly a quarter and a half without a first down in the first half.
Okay.
And inside give. And gain 5-6 yards.
Javon Davis. Huh?
Javon Davis, his first carry tonight. There was one thing that Coach Williams mentioned to Allie. He says, we got a depth at running back. We got some guys that can carry it.
A plethora.
Yes, that's right. That's how plethora came into the conversation.
Right.
And Davis showing off his skills there, his first carry tonight, and picks up 6.
Yeah, and this is exactly what Kennedy needed to do here. Go back to the game plan. Don't panic. In a way, don't look at the scoreboard right now. Just go about your business and do some work and move the chains. And their O-line is starting to, feel it a little bit too, getting a little rhythm.
Trying to take the wide way around, and Spencer is going to chase down Avilas Rizzo there for a loss.
That's been tough sledding for Park Center's got some real good team speed on the edge and coming up from the D end, Spencer, and then their secondary come up hard like we talked about before. And look at Spencer doing a good job of shirking that block, and Spencer's having a nice night.
Third down and 5. Zesch throws, and it is intercepted. Park Center football. Intercepted by Isaac Davis, who's really had a nice game here tonight, and gets the turnover here for the Pirates at midfield.
Yeah, but again, that's that 10th grader that that Coach Salas is so high on. Yeah, very nice play by the sophomore.
What a great play. Keeps the ball under him and in his arms, gathers it in. He gets the championship belt for right now.
He gets the belt. Yeah.
Love it.
Great smile. Yeah. I'm not sure what Zach was looking at there. The ball looked a little bit wobbly, but yeah, not sure what Zach was looking at on that play.
So the Davis interception gives Park Center the ball back. 1st and 10 at the Kennedy 49. Freeman throws over the middle high for Bombadilli and incomplete. Through his hand, it was catchable, but
it was.
incomplete.
Yeah. Could have been a little tip play for Kennedy there. That would have been big for them. There was a little bit of hand signals going on, previous to that play here from the OC of Park Center and the quarterback.
Second down and 10.
We'll see if they go back to the run here, John. Just kind of stabilize things offensively.
And they do go to the run, and a good run up the middle to the 39-yard line. And close to a first down, perhaps just a little bit short. We call coach on second down. They go back to the run game. And Haba picks up 9 yards.
Yeah, Haba's been a nice little contributor tonight too, hasn't he? And I think earlier in the game he's shown he can catch the football too. Didn't they go to him one time on maybe like a little swing maybe, or not sure?
For no catches tonight, 2 rushes.
Okay.
3rd down and 1. Haba again. He's going to have to fight to get that yard this time. He's not going to be able to get it. It'll be a loss of half a yard. Corey Bartholomew, number 45, up and makes the tackle. It'll be 4th down and now closer to 2.
Watching the Park Center sideline here. Looks like they're going to go. Which is a nice, when you're up 24-0. You're kind of playing with house money here a little bit, John.
They've not had to punt the ball all night, right? Or they punt.
I think you're right.
Now they're going to take a timeout.
Yeah, now they're going to talk about it a little bit.
We'll see what the call will be here on 4th down and a little less than 2. It's a short 2 for Coach Salas and the Pirates.
Yeah. Good timeout, and get things organized, get things collected here, keep the drive alive.
Here's a look at Gordy Shaw. You talked about him in the early in the first half of the white hat on the right. And how many places has that man coached over the years in high school and prolific college coach too for everywhere.
Yeah, just a real plus. When I was coaching at Maple Grove, he was there, and as I told Coach Salas earlier in the week, he's forgotten more about O-line than a lot of people know about O-line. He's just tremendous to have a Gordy Shaw, and so great with players and other coaches, and just a really good guy, very knowledgeable.
On 4th down, they go to Holben. Yeah, he's way back there now. Now he's going to throw the ball. And it's caught! Wide open is Joe Burgess, and he's going to go for a touchdown. I am certain that was not how the play was designed to work.
I don't think so.
How about that? And it's a touchdown for Park Center.
The first thing I looked at too, John, with a play like that. Was there any Park Center lineman downfield or whatever? But apparently not. And yeah, wow, that's Hoban the lefty, huh? My goodness.
Well, 1 of 1 passing, 40 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's going to be a play of the week candidate.
I think so. Yeah, that was. Well, they did take the timeout. They did take the timeout, so maybe it was a. Although it sure didn't look like it.
I don't think so. I think that was supposed to be a short run around right end. And credit to Burgess, like he leaks out there and gives hoping somebody to go to look toward if he happened to look upfield, and he did.
Watch Freeman's block here too to help him right there.
Great block.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about that?
Joe Burgess. There we go. Not always easy to hit a wide open guy either, but yeah, good job.
Point after fails. But that's all right for Park Center. They're up 30-0 with 3:41 to go. I'm sure that'll be a play of the week candidate and their unsponsored play of the week on CCX.
That'd be a good question for the head coach at Park Center after the game, wouldn't it? Well, you're like, well, if it doesn't work, we'll have somebody leak out the backside and you can throw it down to him. And right. Well, and as you mentioned, a couple of times, I mean, you can't underestimate too the fact that Park Center has not seen a lot of success. So this is going to be a fun night for them so far.
In talking to Coach in the summer, he's like, yeah, the kids don't know about it. They talk about it. They're well aware of the losing streak, and they talk about breaking it and turning things around this year. And when you've lost 20 in a row, that last play are the kind of plays that other teams are making against you, right? Tonight
for 2 years or
right, yeah,
2.5
years, and Park Center makes it here tonight now with 30-0 lead. Short kickoff, so Kennedy a good field position to start this drive here. They get out past the 40 to the 42 on a pickup of 2 yards for Javon Davis.
Yeah, and again, this is where Kennedy has to kind of not look at that scoreboard and just say, okay, let's run our game here and pick up some first downs and see what we can do.
So a brief look there at the line for Park Center, which for the most part has really done a nice job tonight. And there were some plays in the first half when Freeman has certainly entered some duress, but they've given him time to throw here more lately, and that helped this Park Center offense put up all these points. A good tackle there on the short pass to the left to Smith, and again it's Conte on the tackle.
Yeah, and again, that, as Coach Salas was telling me earlier in the week, he just loves his secondary, and I mean many times that play, if Conte misses that tackle, it's going to be a real positive play for Kennedy, but they don't miss tackles out there. It's a real strength of the team.
There's only a gain of 1. It's 3rd down and 9. Dash under some rest, trying to go over the middle and incomplete. Conte was in the area again on the pass intended for Davis. 4th and 9 for Kennedy.
And this will be Chris Martin in punt formation here. He's been their punter tonight.
Martin standing back at his 26-yard line. Good rush. Dante came in on it. And it'll bounce out of bounds at the 34. And they'll get a flag. And I think Kennedy, well, this is roughing the kicker. It's going to be a first down. Looks like a running into the kicker.
If it's running into the kicker, it will not be a first down, right, John? If it's roughing, yeah.
And that's what it looks like it is. So, and I think, so what Kennedy has to decide is, well, can we get a better punt off there? Do you want to risk doing it again and perhaps getting it blocked?
Bad snap, right.
Right.
Yeah.
No, they will try it again here on fourth down. They mark it at the 45.
Coach Williams was telling me earlier in the week that Martin has a very explosive leg. I'm not sure he got everything into that one, so we'll see what he does on this one.
A much better kick. It's a great decision to take the penalty.
Yeah.
It's going to bounce inside the 10, and it's going to be down by Kennedy.
Oh, my.
At the 2-yard line.
Gave a little assistance. Nobody was watching there.
Marquez Monroe is trying to push it into the end zone. Or to the 1. It'll get marked down at the 2.
I like it. Yeah. Well, Park Center will get to run their offense from about as deep in your own end as you can get. So this is probably a good drill for Park Center.
You saw Marquez Monroe there. And he's a guy we've seen all over the field, and Coach talked about this at halftime. Our offense is our defense. He's listed on the roster as an athlete. They can move him around in a lot of different places. Number 23.
Yeah, he said he told me again earlier in the week that they'll put him in at quarterback from time to time as well. And
Pirates pass in the end zone, and they get it out to Io Bombardelli. And a good play on the pass. Marcus Freeman, the completion to Io Bombardelli, who's got just his second catch tonight. But it's a good gainer on first down of 9 yards.
Yeah, get it out of that danger zone a little bit. Nice easy pitch and catch. And again, I'm impressed with Freeman's touch. That may look like an easy pass, but it's not all that easy.
Second down and 1, just over a minute to play here in the third quarter. Oh, the one is intercepted to get his hands underneath it. Are they going to say incomplete? Monroe certainly thinks he has the pick.
Yeah. Tip drill. Not sure. Not sure. I don't know. I don't know what the call on the field is. It looks like the tip of the ball might have touched first, but I don't know. It's pretty.
They called it incomplete.
Okay.
There'll be no challenge flag in high school football.
No.
During the regular season, the playoffs.
Right.
Allowed in the prep bowl.
Okay. Again, you don't want to get too cute down here. I mean, it's a 30-0 lead, but you want to get that first down.
On third down, ball is dropped, picked up by Hoban, and he'll pick up a first down to the 15-yard line and all the way out to the 18. The gain of 7 on a little bit of a broken play there.
How about that? That thing looked ugly at first, didn't it? And then he really made lemonade out of this. This is crazy.
There's a broken tackle and breaks another one. And
Yeah.
Finally brought down on the play.
Very slippery.
By Harris, yes. Up to 83 yards rushing now and 14 carries, 2 touchdowns plus the touchdown pass he has. They'll go back to Hoban again, and this time hit in the backfield and dropped. First contact by Ronnie Cartledge. Cartledge and Hoban both a little slow to get up as a flag came out.
Chris Martin came in late, kind of gave a push. I'm not sure. This looks like Ronnie Cartledge, maybe a little bit of a hammy going off the field there.
Let's look at it again. There's Cartledge. And I think the whistle had already been blown there. Yeah.
Yeah, he got bent backwards there. Yeah. It's going to be the quarter, I think, John.
And that will be the end of the third quarter of play. Well, Park Center was up 17-0 at halftime. They had 2 more scores in the third. Now at the end of 3, our score, Park Center 30, Bloomington Kennedy nothing. Fourth quarter on CCX Sports right after this.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there, choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
Pirates 30, the Eagles nothing as we start the fourth quarter of play tonight at Pride Stadium at Park Center High School in Brooklyn Park. John Jacobson, Joe Basil, Hallie Mosley. Tonight, Friday Night Football, first Friday in September.
Got 3 wide here for Park Center, going back to the X receiver.
Going down on the sideline and incomplete.
Now in high school, I believe you're permitted to do that. In college or pro, I think that's probably a flag.
Felix Rizzo on the coverage, and good coverage. And Joe Burgess, the intended receiver.
Well, Park Center continues to kind of mix it up here, John. You know, run pass. And working out both sides of the ball.
They got a first down on that last play of the quarter after the penalty call. And there's a completion. There will be another first down here for the Pirates. Cabo with the catch. His third catch tonight.
Yeah.
That's a good game, Joe. 11 yards out to the 24.
Yeah, just an easy little, basically hitch by Caba, and beyond the linebackers, little turnaround hitch. And Freeman's got, the Park Center's got some weapons. Freeman spreading the ball around nicely.
From the 34. New set of downs for the Pirates. Hand off, good run up the middle, first down and more to midfield. Haba into Kennedy territory and all the way down to the 39 of the Eagles.
So we get the Haba and the Caba shot
right.
here.
It's exactly right. Pickup of 27 yards. His 4th run tonight, his longest run of the evening. That was a great
Really
run.
was. A couple of really nice cuts in there. Sticks his foot in the ground, giving Hoban a break. Not sure they even have to put Hoban in the game anymore tonight.
And they'll give him to the ball again. The whistle came. Yeah, false start on Park Center.
Just telling Coach Salas something there, I'm not sure. It's a good idea by Park Center. Get those, get the backups. They're actually pretty good backups for running backs, and again playing to your strength with the O-line, and also running clock with a 30-0 lead. Clock's your friend.
Marcus Freeman on first down of 15. I'll come back behind the line of scrimmage in some trouble. Trying to get away, and does pull forward and gets a couple of yards out of that.
That was an interesting little route that he took there.
But picked up 3 to bring up 2nd down and 12. I like watching him play, though. I mean, he's in control. He's got a nice arm. He keeps that offense, cohesive.
Yeah, he keeps them humming, and he doesn't get real high, doesn't get real low, which you really like out of. And again, I think that's the mark of a 3-year starter too, John.
Yes. 2nd down and 12 from the 41.
It's a real advantage to having that guy driving your car.
Freeman, a bullet as Osseo Balmadelli's in the open. And he's going to go for the touchdown. 41 yards and the TD for Park Center.
There's that speed we're talking about a little bit. And again, good little, really just a slant route and a fastball by Freeman. And it was over.
That was a strike, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. It really was. Yeah.
Freeman's 2nd touchdown pass here in the 2nd half. Osseo Balmadelli with his 3rd catch tonight. This one goes for 41 yards and a score. Zach Jensen for the extra point, and this one is up and through. It is 37-0 Park Center.
Yeah. Osseo Balmadelli really showing his stuff. Yeah, here it comes. Right into the living room, as they say. Yeah, that was beautiful. Slant pattern is not an easy pattern sometimes to hit either. Again, I think a mark of Freeman's accuracy and the ability to throw the fastball when he has to and have touch. And, yeah, he can make all the throws, it seems like, John.
Not going for it, man. That was right on the money, and Osseo Balmadelli got inside position on the D-back.
Right.
Got the size, and he's happy about it.
Yeah, they had the one high safety, and he's basically somewhat flat-footed back there, and Osseo Balmadelli's on the move, and he's got 4 or 5 speed to go with it. So.
And now we get running time, Joe, with over a 35-point lead in the 4th quarter.
Okay. All right. Another squib. Took a nice bounce.
Picked up by Chris Martin. Out the 28 ball, it's out. Davis might have been on it for Park Center. A little hand fighting for the ball at the end.
A little bit there. Oh. Park Center saying.
That's Caden Cook, number 31, who has the football at the end of the play. Let's take a look at it again.
Okay. Yep, there it is. It's in the scrum there and it drops out. Yeah.
31, not 21. It was so Cook on the recovery is stripped away by James Don.
Was that Marcus Monroe, 23, that on the return?
You're right, it was Monroe on the return, not Martin. But they're going to say the forward progress was stopped, so no actual turnover, and Kennedy will keep the ball. With the clock running, just over 7 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Here's a lane to the outside. It's Eric Johnson with his longest run of the night. He gets all the way down to the Park Center 25-yard line.
Yeah.
Best run from scrimmage tonight for Kennedy.
Right. Yep. And one of their backup or frontline running backs who really hasn't been able to get loose tonight, but showing some nice speed on the outside.
A gain of 36 yards. Kennedy at the 25. Park Center still trying to run personnel out there at the last second. And a handoff up the middle. And Johnson will get a couple of yards here to the 22.
Kind of looking here, John, to see if maybe Park Center might have substituted some of their twos on the D. I wouldn't be surprised. Not to take anything away from Kennedy, but.
And Park Center's going to take a timeout. I think they want to make sure they get the right personnel, whatever grouping they have out there. And,
right.
And they're counting. Yeah, they only. They do have 11 out there. Okay.
Yeah.
Coming across was Don from across the field. I didn't see him initially, but make sure. Hey, whoever's out here, let's
get lined up, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kennedy would like to punch something in, have something to build on as they get to next week and their home opener against Highland Park.
Yep, absolutely. You know, and what I liked about that play, obviously a positive play for Kennedy, was that, hey, you know, we're not going to pack it in here. We're going to keep coming at you, even though we're 37 down. Yeah, still gets Zach Zesch at quarterback. I think Kennedy's still got a lot of their frontline guys in.
Zesch will give the ball. It's Johnson again.
Yeah.
Down to the 15-yard line. Still going to the 13 before he stopped there.
Running hard.
He'll pick up a first down. On a gain of 8.
I do see number 9 out there at Nolan Arneson. He's a starting linebacker, so but he might be out there kind of acting as the quarterback for Park Center's defense right now, John. Another light box. Good time to run the ball again.
And Conte's still out there, number 5. I think they got another guy still in there. Johnson will get the run. They're brought down after another good run by him as he's carried the ball on this drive. We saw Asani most of the game tonight, but now Johnson getting some carries late for Kennedy.
Yep. He's a good-looking back.
Yep, picked up 6 yards there. And Kennedy inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. 4.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Zesch, little pitch forward. Oh, that is a big-time tackle with one hand.
Yeah.
Quavius Hornsby.
Right.
And they really think that's good linebackers too. You talk about the defensive backfield, but
that's some real strength.
Conte and Hornsby.
Wow. That's what we call dish ragging, John, right there.
I like it. Loss of 4 after the big tackle by Hornsby.
I'm thinking Park Center might be thinking, we want to retain this shutout. I think they might have put some starters back in this game because Hornsby is a starting linebacker.
On 3rd down and 10, Zesh under pressure, throws, gets the completion to Martin down to the 6-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 2.
Big target, Chris Martin snatches that thing.
So we'll see what Kennedy can do here. Perhaps their final opportunity to score points tonight. Coming on this play, and a 4th down play. No more than 2 yards to go for a first. Another 3 minutes to go now in the game. Was there a penalty after the play? Because they definitely didn't get to the 3, so now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal. I think Martin split out to the top of the screen. We might see the fade ball here. Nope.
Dresch handing off and falling forward for a yard. On the carry was Davis. 2nd down.
Well, they're going fast. He's pushing him, pushed in.
And Zesh gets in. Touchdown.
Sure looks like it.
Kennedy.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of went into a quick hurry up and worked for him. And again, I like this. I mean, they're not packing it in. They're going to still play football as long as there's time on the clock. I like it.
Now that stops the running time with the lead now under 35. And then they'll go for 2 here.
Yeah. There's Chris Martin, top of the screen. I'm really pulling hard for that fade to Martin.
Zesh heard you. Oh no, he's going to go over the middle instead, and the ball picked off.
No, in high school.
It's Conte. You can't run it back for 2 points like you can in college ball.
Right.
And it goes just as a failed conversion on the 2-point try, and it remains 37-6. Look at the touchdown again. Again, they were just running up the line, quick get back up the line of scrimmage, and Zesh does a good job of just going forward and gets in for the score.
All right. Yeah. A little bit of a wedge play there. That's a nice push by Kennedy's line. Well, are we going to see an onside kick here, John, or what? What do you think?
I don't. I don't think so. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I told you Coach Williams really likes his special teams, and he had some real success with them last year with 7 TDs on that last year with their specials. Coach Hamilton runs the specials for Bloomington Kennedy, so.
You got a broken tee?
I'm thinking Park Center is kind of hedging.
Yeah, Park Center certainly thinks it's going to be an onside kick.
Yeah, they do. I don't know that that's their hands team out there, but 6 guys across the front and for second level pretty close. So
the search for a backup kicking tee goes on. Need to have somebody just hold it.
Right. Or Park Center could loan them theirs, but
that might be the discussion here. Hey, can we get a kicking tee out here for Kennedy?
There it goes. I just saw him flip it. Yeah. And Coach Salas is telling somebody, make sure we get our tee back.
Right. All right, that looks better. Neelis Rizzo will set it up there.
And the suspense is almost over for the onside kick.
All right, just pooch it and get it down to the 15-yard line. Return for Park Center. They'll get it out to the 28. And the return by Brown. It'd be a nice game receiving the football tonight. 5 catches, including a touchdown in the third quarter. That opening drive of the third quarter, which we thought really kind of sealed it here for Park Center, right?
Yeah.
They're up 17-0, get the ball in good field position, go down the field, move the ball well, running, passing, and culminates in the TD pass to Brown.
Really set the tone for that second half, didn't it? I mean, you know, really good run pass options going down the field, and really set the tone.
I can only imagine what it feels like for all these guys that have been through this the last couple of years, the senior group that we've talked so much about, and the not winning of the games, and it ends here in a minute, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Probably have the 24-hour rule. They'll celebrate for a day, and then they get the Labor Day weekend, though.
Marcus Freeman will hand the ball off. First run tonight for Lorenzo Harmon, senior. Nice to get him a carry this evening as senior and get a touch on the ball here in the final minute. Picked up close to 5 yards.
No, this has got to be just a wonderful feeling for Coach Salas and his staff and players, all the hard work in the last 3 years. There it goes.
They just dumped him with the water.
They got him. That's one of the best showers he's ever had, right?
Yeah, he is such a good guy, Park Center grad, and worked so hard, and those guys right there already. And that is it. The losing streak is over for Park Center.
Yeah, good for them.
Absolutely. Great feeling for the Pirates. Win it going away here 37-6. They get the big defensive play on the first play from scrimmage. 2 plays later, a rushing touchdown. And all, not quite smooth sailing all the way, but certainly a solid game on both sides of the ball. And special teams, and a great team win for the Pirates. And congratulations to Coach Salas and the PC guys.
Really was, and you know, with again all 3 phases like we talked about, and just love the way their defense, especially the secondary linebackers, flew to the ball, and offense. I think they're gonna make some noise. They're gonna make some noise. I like Park Center's team. They got some weapons.
2 good guys there, as you saw the coaches. Handshake, and I really like Coach Williams in our conversation we had with him before the game tonight too.
Yeah, a lot of energy there. So good things ahead for Bloomington Kennedy as well.
Look at these guys, though. How exciting it is for Park Center. No wins since September 2018. No wins here at Pride Stadium since 2017.
Yeah.
Dance all night and enjoy this one, huh?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I like some of those moves. Not sure I can do any.
I was going to say, you should get out there.
Oh, yeah. That's wonderful. That's great for them.
Park Center will go on the road next week. They'll take on De La Salle. Micah Hoban, you saw there a moment ago. And great night for him. And there's so many, it's again, another cliche, but you feel like it's a team win. It wasn't one guy. Yeah, there were some guys who put the ball in the end zone, and Freeman and Hoban, who talked about, but the defense pitching a shutout tonight. Just a lot of guys doing their job.
Yeah, that's what you're going for.
Let's go down to the field now, and Allie Mosley standing by with a couple of Pirates.
Yeah, guys, a couple of winning Pirates. We'll start with Marcus Freeman. Marcus, finally, that pressure is off your shoulders to get that first W. What was it about tonight's performance that allowed you guys to win?
Overall, I think it's just teamwork. We had an excellent coaching throughout the game. Our teamwork and chemistry has been excellent. Been working at it since day one. Since like last season when it ended, we've been in the dome working, building each other. I can't even say how much I appreciate these guys for going out and putting it all in line for all of us. Coaches, our OC, plugging us with all the plays that we need, showing us what to do. Our head coach putting us right path. The defensive coach making the defense work so hard to only allow 7 points in a 4-quarter game. It's just chemistry and teamwork, all of us coming together. That feels amazing.
You spent a lot of your offseason working with a quarterback's coach. How did tonight feel different at the quarterback position for you?
It felt a lot different. My quarterback coach, he been helping me the game come a lot slower to me. I'm able to read stuff, be more consistent with my throws. It's just all falling into place, yeah.
What did you learn about your team through the 4 quarters tonight?
I learned that through adversity, through anything, if we get stopped on a 3 and out or we score, we're going to keep the same next play mentality and keep pushing and go striving what we need to do.
Congratulations, Marcus. We're going to turn it over here to Micah Hoban. If somebody told you before the game that on 4th down you were going to throw a 40-yard touchdown pass, what would you have said?
I don't even know. Like, it just came to me, and me and my receiver made eye contact, and he made the play. But I couldn't do it without the people in front of me. The 5 linemen in front of me, they're great. Like, they made everything fall into place tonight.
This is a very senior, experienced team, 25 of you guys out there. Let's talk about that defense. I know Marcus kind of touched on that through 4 quarters, almost pitching a shutout. What did you see out of your defense tonight?
I'm speechless. Like, they made me so happy, like, all of them, every single one of them. Like, just I can't even explain it. Like, the emotions going through my body right now, them boys out there who I can't even explain it.
It's an incredible thing to see your team celebrate the way they just have right after this game. Getting a win like this, how excited does it have you to propel yourselves into the rest of the season?
But we're ready. We got that first one under us. We don't want to stop. And we're ready. We're ready.
You are ready. 3 touchdowns for yourself tonight, 2 rushing, 1 passing. Put that in the record books. Congratulations on a great performance tonight, you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Allie. Thanks to those guys. I told Mike I saw him in August. I said, that's a man's beard there. There's no way I could have grown a beard like that when I was 17 or 18. And what a couple of nice young guys and those senior leaders that brought this team, and the coaches that made sure those guys were doing their work, and they did a lot of it on their own. And Jordan South celebrated. What a great win.
Oh yeah, exactly. And as Micah said, they're ready. They're ready for the next chapter. And I'm not sure what De La Salle's like, but they're going to face a team with a lot of momentum going into next week.
A lot of momentum, a lot of confidence. Congratulations to the Pirates for this win tonight. That'll do it for our telecast. For Joe Basil, Allie Mosley, and all of our great crew tonight here at Park Center High School in Brooklyn Park. It's Park Center breaking the losing streak of 20 games. They win it over Bloomington Kennedy, 37-6 Pirates, the final.